You've got your recipe collection, you've been practicing, you're ready to find your very first client. That magical moment when someone is actually going to pay you to cook for them. I know it can feel a little intimidating at first, but trust me, it's not as hard as you might think. You don't need a huge network of people, you don't need fancy marketing, you don't need a flashy website with all the bells and whistles. What you do need is a plan, and that's what we're gonna work on today. Hey there, if we haven't met yet, I'm Chef Shelly. I've had a personal chef for over 15 years, and when I'm not cooking for my own clients, which yes, I still do, I'm here helping passionate cooks just like you start your own personal chef business so you can get paid to do what you love on your own terms. If that sounds like a dream come true, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and ring the little bell so that you never miss one of my weekly videos. All right, let's dive into getting that client. The easiest, most natural way to find your first client is to start with people you already know. Hey, hang on. I know what you're thinking, but here's the thing. Your friends, family, neighbors, coworkers, they already know and trust you. They've probably even tasted your cooking before. So let them be the first to know about your new business, and not necessarily because they will be clients. I mean, they might, but because number one, you need practice telling people you have a business, talking about your business, and answering questions. And number two, the more you are able to talk about your business and the more clear and compelling you get, the more your friends and family can tell other people about your business. How do you start this? Simple. Just let them know what you're doing. You could say something like, hey, I'm starting a personal chef business. I'm going to be cooking homemade meals for families to reheat and enjoy so they don't have to deal with all that. Do you know anyone who might be interested in that? Notice I didn't say, do you want to hire me? That's intentional. When you ask if they know someone else, it kind of takes the pressure off, especially off you. You might be a little uncomfortable at first actually talking to people about hiring you. And often when you say it this way to people, they'll think, wait a minute, I could use this. So don't forget, after you've started having these conversations, to follow up with people. Trust me, people are busy. That's why they need us. They might need a little nudge, just a reminder. A quick text or call to check in can make all the difference, and at the very least, just keep you top of mind. Now, if you're ready to expand beyond people you already know, that's when you can explain your service perfectly so that other people could even refer you. Let's talk about tapping into your local community, because let me tell you, your community is a gold mine of potential clients. Start with places where busy people hang out, and that can be online or in real life. Facebook groups or next door, in neighborhood and community groups, just post something simple like, I'm a personal chef offering homemade meals for busy families. Let me know if I can help make your week easier, right? That works wonders. Try local gyms or fitness studios, the high-end ones. These are full of people who care about what they eat, but they don't always have time, or maybe they just hate to cook. Just having quick conversations, maybe with the owner or manager, or dropping off flyers might lead to great opportunities. Next, how about daycares or schools? Do you have kids in school? Parents are some of the busiest people out there, and they're always looking for ways to make life easier. Even people who love to cook might not love cooking every single night. See if there are ways you can connect with other parents or leave flyers or sponsor something. Again, don't underestimate good old-fashioned word of mouth. Ask your friends and family to mention your services to their people they know. Sometimes one casual conversation can open the door to your very first client. All right, here's a big one. When you're reaching out to people, make sure you're ready with a clear, simple description of what you do. You don't need anything complicated or salesy or elevator pitchy. In fact, the simpler it is, the better. Try something like, I'm a personal chef. I prepare homemade meals for families to reheat so they don't have to cook, clean, plan, or anything. If that sounds like something you'd love, let me know. See how easy that is? You're telling them exactly what you offer and making it clear how they can take the next step. Let me know. The key here in doing this really comes down to your confidence. Even if you feel nervous inside, practice talking about your business until it just rolls off your tongue. When you believe in what you're offering, it shows, and people are much more likely to trust you with their meals. Finally, I want you to remember, finding your first client doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need a fancy bells and whistles website. You don't need a gigantic Instagram following. You don't need professionally designed graphic. You don't need marketing collateral professionally designed by a graphic designer. You just need to start taking that first step over and over and over again. Whether it's texting a friend, posting in a local Facebook group, leaving a flyer somewhere, just get started. The first client is sometimes the hardest to find, but once you get that first yes, you will start to get into the flow. And don't forget, a warning, you won't be perfect. Even after years of doing this, you're going to be learning, and the only way to get better is by doing. Not reading about it, not even watching my videos about it, not thinking, not planning, but doing. Doing is the only way to get better at it. Your first client is out there waiting for you. All you need to do is let them know you exist. Start small, stay confident, and trust that word will spread once people see the care and love that you put into being a professional. And then they'll see the care that you put into your food. Now, if you're feeling unsure or you need a little help getting started, don't worry, I've got you covered. Grab my free guide on starting your personal chef business. It's why didn't I take all these out? Now, if you're feeling unsure or you need a little more help getting started, don't worry, I've got you covered. Shoot me a message over on Instagram or Facebook and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. The clients are out there and they're hungry for what you're cooking.